Welcome to Slice of Pie, episode 14 of season 3. We're going to do a flashback. Um, let's recap what happened 6 or 7 months ago.
I'm not a dad right now.
That's true. So you guys just fought the behemoth like maybe days ago. We're still going to use the same characters because it's too difficult to recreate the characters from olden times.
I mean, we could just go to the other slice of pie version.
We could do that. You guys want to do that?
No, so much better.
I was gonna say that sounds terrible.
Yeah, I like being beefy in this situation.
Yeah, we'll just stick with this. Whatever level you're at, doesn't really matter. But yeah, you just beat the behemoth. You got the psychic prisoners from Cancun Station, which is right here. And you've moved back into Caesar to go to that asteroid that you said you were going to talk with Theodore at.
Who's Theodore again?
Well, Vincent, who's Theodore?
Theodore is the drug/crime kingpin of that planet. We got Big Boy on, the nuke. He's the guy whose brother I killed. And he's the guy who might be able to get Mirko that weird cancer cannon if we exchange psychics with him. But our original plan was to keep psychics and maybe nuke him. Because we're not allowed back on that planet if he's alive.
Gotcha.
Well, you're not allowed.
I know what I said.
Yeah. So the three of you have gone with Socrates and Ignis and the other psychics back to Caesar. Val has decided to stay behind near Cancun so that she can look into like recreating the stellar bagels. Or I guess creating the stellar bagels. Because you've only just captured it, so you're back with the normal ship. Zeus and Josie are with you, obviously. But not back. So let's do goals, because that's going to be different. Don't get rid of your current goals, but if you want to have like 2 or 3 goals related to this specifically, that would be fine. So, Comrade, do you have any ideas?
I still don't even really know what you're doing, so I'm going to put cancer gun. Get cancer gun.
Yo, I feel like that's a good one. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah. The biopsionic projector.
It's a cancer gun.
It is, yes. The gun that causes cancer.
Sorry. Mine's also get the cancer gun.
Okay. And
how many are we doing a full set of goals? Or are we just doing?
I mean, like, you have
actually most of mine are pretty
to any situation.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. So just like 2 goals related to this.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Okay. And Vincent, do you have any goals in mind?
Yeah. One, keep all my shit, including the psychics. 2, get the cancer gun. And then 3, kill this bastard.
Very specific goals.
Okay, cool. Make sure to like write those down. You can either put them in the goals section or just in notes. Cool. Yeah, so I think... How do we want to start this? Do we want to just start at the asteroid?
Can we set up a plan?
Yeah, I think that's fair. You hope
Start right before, like on our way to the asteroid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Us
family meeting.
Family meeting.
Yes, you can call a family meeting. Where do you have this meeting?
In the cafeteria.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, the 5 of you. Do you want to include the psychics?
Yeah, this is relevant to them.
Okay, so the 17 of you, no, 16, because one of them died. The 16 of you are all in the mess hall. It's really only meant to fit like 6 or 8 people. So it's like pretty tightly packed. But they're all like, you called the meeting. What are we here for?
I stand on the table, both to assert my dominance and give room to be. Listen, psychics. We busted you out because a very, very bad man wants to use you to do very, very bad things. And the original deal was to give you to him in exchange for a weapon. But now, having come to know you as precious friends and allies, I don't want to give you up to this man. I'd like to know what kind of psychics you are, so that we can divulge a plan to make sure that you guys get to work outside of the bounds of slavery.
Yeah, they all listen intently. And then Socrates speaks up, like, so you want us to just like list it? You want to? How do you want to go about this?
I'll go in alphabetical order, I guess.
All right, yeah, that makes sense. Of course, my list is not in alphabetical order.
Or go in some kind of rudimentary order that may begin with a top-down list of some kind.
All right, how about this? We'll go starting with me, and then we'll go in a circle. That seems fair.
Hey, Gabe's here.
Hello.
Hi.
Whoa. Well, look who finally showed up.
Okay. That's me.
That's me. It's alright. I'm pretty sure everyone besides Victor was late this time.
Wow. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, I was even like a bit distracted. He was here when I realized that anyone was here. Yeah, so we're doing a flashback to the nuke. And
Cool.
The psychics were given to Theodore Garreau or not.
Right.
I had a great reason for why you weren't there, but we're just going to scrap that, and you are there.
Sweet. I time traveled. That's what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, so the psychics go in order. Socrates starts. So I'm meta and precog. And then they go. There's 3 teleport telepathy, bio telepathy, telepathy meta, telepathy precog, telepathy precog, precog bio, and meta bio. And yeah, they just like go in order. And then also Ignis, who is precog, telepathy, and biopsionic. Though that's not actually true anymore. That might be wrong.
Whoa, how many teleporters were there?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 teleporters.
Yeah.
So, Mirko, what's the biggest thing that you can teleport that's not a person again?
Anything I can lift.
Can he lift a nuke? A future nuke?
I have a question, actually.
I'm a strong
After
boy.
that question.
So after this question, can he lift a future nuke? I did say it was about person-sized.
I am a strong boy.
And it did, take several of you to get it into the car.
Oh.
So if you can, get people to work in concert with you, then maybe, but I'd want you to make, a teleportation check to do it right.
Yo, consider it done.
My question is this. Mirko can transport anything that's not a person, correct? Does Comrade qualify as a person?
You technically have your own will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comrade does count as people.
However, if you wanted to be hacked by Vincent...
Yeah, no.
Your will could be subverted, and then you could become an object, potentially.
Did you need my help?
Still has to be able to lift you.
We could just amputate. That's fine.
Yeah. You know what? I can put a list of what they are in the chat. That, I think, is more helpful.
Because here's what I was thinking, right? We have a couple teleporters, and that's super useful. What we can tell the man is that all the other psychics died in the prison escape, but we have these 4 teleporters. We can have someone, Mirko, teleport the nuke inside his cargo base sneakily, and then we'll send a message, a signal to the guys inside as he flies off to teleport off his ship. And then boom, nuke, and no one gets hurt. Well, I mean, a lot of people get hurt, but no one we care about.
Okay. You want to go collect the nuke before he gets there, and then make this plan?
I mean, if Mirko thinks he can do it,
I think
or
I
if
can do it.
anyone else can offer a better plan of how to keep the psychics and also keep the gun and also kill the man.
Why don't you make a lead roll?
Whoa. You know what I didn't notice until just now? Oh, that's not me. Damn it. I was looking at Valentine's stats. I was like, why do I have so much lead?
Well, that's why. Because you picked the wrong character.
Wow.
Okay.
Reroll.
Oh, true. You get to reroll.
Wow.
What?
Ow.
No, you gotta. That's
7. 8.
It's just there's a ++1 instead of a +1, so it messed up.
9.
Yeah, so you got an 8.
A 9.
No, it's 7 + 1.
Wait, why does it say +1 charisma equal? Oh, never mind. Got it.
Right.
Yep.
2d6 plus 0 plus
real good.
Fire, which is nothing, plus 1. Yeah, so you tell them this plan. You're like, all right, we're gonna do this, this, and this. And one of them, Harmon, he thinks of a plan, but then Michael's like, no, dude, just let him do it. He clearly knows what he's talking about.
Wait, no, let the man speak up.
Of speaking up.
No. I want to know there are no bad ideas, just the ones I won't choose.
Yeah, Herman's like, okay. So I was thinking, what if, and then he goes into this like really long-winded plan that I can't think of at the moment, but it's really, really dumb.
Like,
Well,
everyone's wearing fake mustaches and pretends to just be not psychics or something like that.
Yeah,
kind of
it's like, why don't we go down to the planet, not even go down to the planet. It's like, oh, well, we just put on fake sunglasses and we like read the newspaper and like put it in front of our faces, and he won't notice us.
I appreciate that you still want to support the newspaper industry even now, but I don't think that we're gonna go with that. Good effort. Keep it in the oven. Let it bake a little more.
Yeah,
I
no,
appreciate.
it's fine. I mean, I didn't want to say it.
Oh, I appreciate the courage it took to open up about that.
And he like looks at his thumbs and is like, yeah, thanks.
I don't like this man in meta. Like I'm not a fan of his plans.
Good, he's not a smart man.
Does the crew have any opinion on the gig?
I agree with your plan.
Then I guess we set up.
Of all the plans recommended, yours has to be the most logical.
Oh, you mean all of the 2 plans?
I just stare at you. Yes.
Hey, Gabe, you got any smart moves?
Who's Gabe?
I mean,
Hey, Val, you got any smart moves? That was kind of out of character. It was supposed to be like a...
So, I mean, what was the other plan? It was just like you guys mentioned another one, but I was like,
Victor's plan, or Vincent's plan, was to teleport nukes and teleport teleporters off of their ship and blow everything up. Other plan was read newspapers and put on fake mustaches and say that we didn't live.
okay, well, the teleporting the nukes thing, like, we can't do it though, right?
I don't know. Can we?
We theoretically can.
But if I was understanding your ability correctly, we can't do it.
Eric said I would have to make a check.
Yeah, you'd have to get like several teleporters in concert, and you'd have to make it difficult.
Would it be a check that would involve just Mirko, or would it involve every teleporter?
No, it would just be Mirko. I wouldn't make NPCs roll for this. Just the player character. But it would be like, you have to get a 10 or higher.
And like, what would I be rolling?
Teleportation.
Is there even a way to just roll teleportation?
There is.
Oh. You're on my character sheet.
Yeah, I got you out of the editor.
I know. I like clicked it as you clicked it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a test roll, so that was also rolled really well.
It was rolled with strength, which...
Yeah, you'd be rolling with, like, intelligence.
Wait, why wouldn't I be rolling with strength? I'm picking up an object.
Because you're teleporting.
Whatever.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, but...
Right? Thank you,
I get it, sort of, but I think it's more like
Because it's all about my payload, what I can hold.
You can do with strength.
Boom.
So yeah, you
Logic.
have a +4, which means you've just over 50% chance of doing it.
Yep.
But okay, here's the thing though. Is the goal really to just use up the nuke? And I mean, I understand the like helping the psychics, but do we want to maybe find a way to not use the nuke and then just have a nuke?
Wait, why aren't we just straight up fighting this guy? Was there a
Very
reason?
simple. Because he's an incredibly powerful crime lord. Like, Vincent doesn't want to actually engage with this person because I barely made it out the last time we engaged, and he's only had time to stew in that hatred and anger. So,
Being an incredibly powerful crime lord doesn't prevent a round in the back of the head.
maybe, but I don't know what he's working with nowadays and what kind of tech he has on him. Perhaps most importantly, what I'd like to do is give the guise of making a fair exchange so we definitely get the weapon.
Can't we get the weapon, then use it on him?
No.
I think he'd be smarter than that.
So you can do
'Cause the
that,
weapons-
but I do want to say the weapon does not kill, at least not in like a time frame that would be useful.
It also...
What it does is it gives them system strain and then cancer and kills them over like a couple months.
I mean, it does, like, knock him down, though.
Yeah.
Like, whatever plan we
But-
come up with has to include us safely getting the gun and safely dispatching this man.
Also, if I remember correctly, Eric said the gun wasn't in working condition.
That's true.
It was, yeah, because it's not put together. Like, if you guys want to go firing squad, if you can come up with a way to do that that keeps us safe, I'm fine with it.
I mean, we also have 5 teleporters.
Yeah, but also, like, I don't know how many people he's bringing, and, like, I don't know. Here's the thing. Think of it this way. We are going up against me. Only meaner by a lot. So how are we going to dispatch me in a way that I have it put into, like, how do we know he didn't nuke us? Like, it's that kind of, we've got to be thinking ahead.
Sniper rifle.
Right, but
Make the transfer, then immediately shoot him.
The meeting place is on an asteroid, just to say. Like, you guys picked an asteroid to meet him at.
Space sniper rifle. Screw it. I don't need to breathe. Hook me up with a sniper rifle. Put me out in deep space.
Just stall. I'll go onto his ship, steal the gun, and then we blow up the entire asteroid.
How about we rig his ship to explode? As soon as he boosts away from the asteroid, it triggers a detonation. Makes it look like an accident.
I mean, we don't need to make it look like an accident. Like, I'm not concerned with getting caught. That's not my issue. My issue is dying in the process.
How long until the meeting?
5 minutes.
It's actually happening. Like, we're just standing away from him,
No,
whispering.
So because of, like, space travel is not, it, like, takes a long time. So you didn't say, we'll meet you on this day at this time. It was more like, we'll call you when we're back. And, like, you're back, and he can probably tell that you're back because he can see on his comms, like, oh, I am able to speak with Vincent on my comms. So he probably knows you're in system, but
So which system are we in?
Caesar.
And we left it on an asteroid in this system. I thought we left it in another.
No, he left it on an
X.
asteroid in this system.
Okay. What else is on Caesar?
There are 3 planets, and I think that's it. There's Skatha. I don't remember the names of the other 2.
Okay. Tell me government types, power levels, tech levels.
Can you make like a no check?
Sure. I mean, we've been there before.
Right, but doesn't mean you've like looked into what they've got.
It's Val we're talking about, but sure.
Right, which is why you're making a no check, because you might actually know this. If it was Mirko, he wouldn't know that. He's never been here before.
What'd you say about me?
I'm saying
I'll
you
kill
grew up in a
you.
lab.
I'll kill you.
I guess I don't know.
No, though
I mean,
think-
I know some basic stuff, probably.
Yeah, you know some stuff, like the names of the planets are Apep, Rodinia, and Skatha. Apep is, I think they're both Tech 3. Skatha is Tech 5. So recently, Sedna has like come into the region and started like taking over the planets, but they have not yet done that.
Okay.
They're like
And
themselves.
okay. So has it been like a hostile takeover? Has there been fighting?
There hasn't been fighting. So this should all just be on the news. The Skathan government left. They were at war with Sisu, and they wanted to take the entire administration with them. So the space pope and like all his cardinals left, and then Sedna came by and was like, "Hey, you don't have a government. We'll be your government." And the people were like, "Okay, I guess." So the government kind of just left and was replaced.
Okay. So what are our chances of telling the Sedna authorities that there's going to be this bad guy over by this asteroid in the system and that they should go and check it out with a bunch of advanced military ships and then just like let them figure it out?
Wait. Why don't we? It's less of a for sure plan than just simply nuking the guy. But what if we frame him for having the nuke and paint him as a potential terrorist?
No, are you in? He has the government under his goddamn thumb. He is in every pocket. He is basically the governor. Like it's.
Yeah, the government knows he's up to no good, but they also haven't been able to pin a single crime on him or anyone that like works for him.
Ooh, okay. How about we? No, okay. That's too evil, even for this crew. Never.
No, say it. Say it now.
Of course, it's you that says that.
Well, I was going to say nuking him would be easier, but if we really wanted to frame him, we could, with your superior hacking skills, we could like nuke a small section of the planet and then make it seem like he did it.
How about no? How about a big no?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I don't know. Maybe. Wait.
No.
Like, now that it's out there,
No.
has been said.
No.
Like, there are a lot of like heavily crime-ridden districts that,
No.
or maybe even an imperial palace, like something that actually directly involves the government, so that only government officials die.
No.
Wait, would you really feel morally bad if a bunch of bureaucrats ate it? No, you wouldn't.
It's not about morality here. It's about like we could. This is just bad.
I mean,
it's just bad.
Okay, to be
that
fair,
is about morality bad.
we have done something similar. We did blow up an entire station full of innocents once.
Whoa, when did that happen?
I mean, they work for the Empire. That's different.
This was season 1, like episode 3 or 4.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, is this the thing?
That station we blew up. Okay, I forgot the other station we blew up.
Yep. Also an
So
imperial
there's not
station,
even.
but
So this idea totally tracks then.
No,
this would be
it
like the
doesn't.
third time you've done something like this.
No, because this time it could actually like trace back to us, and I don't want to do that.
Look, we've spat out a couple plans. I think the next thing we decide on needs to be what we go with.
Well, we haven't decided on anything even once, so.
Let me rephrase that. The next plan that isn't complete dog shit, we just go with.
We could do just straight up like something simple. Just, we go. We go down to the asteroid. We do the deal. And then we find like we just stall until we can sabotage the ship so he can't take off. And then we, skedaddle and detonate.
Now, the only person who could reasonably stall is gonna be me. How are you guys gonna sabotage the ship?
Mirko teleports into the ship and does his thing.
Can we put like a banana in the tailpipe or something? Like as soon as he tries to start up the car, just try to start up the ship, like the engine explodes?
I mean, he could just, if it's the Star Wars universe, he could just talk to the ship, like get it to, its motivator to break by just simply reading its poems. Just read his poems to it, and then it's just like, no, commit suicide.
Bogon poetry, then.
Yeah. But I don't think we're in the Star Wars universe.
No, these ships don't have AIs.
But they do have a control panel, right?
They do.
And Mirko could go in while the deal's happening and fuck that up. However way they see fit.
Possibly.
I could do a lot of damage.
Hey,
I guess.
what?
We have lots of explosives on the ship.
Yep.
All of which Mirko could use.
Just
And you have the fix skill, right? So you could unfix with that knowledge.
plant explosives in the right spots to blow everything.
And to cause secondary explosions because you put it near the fuel reservoir or the ammunition.
And we can bring all the non-psychics on display for trade, and then all the non-teleporting psychics on display for trade. And then once the explosions start, have the teleporting ones come in armed and ready.
Along with Josie, because Josie can go with Mirko.
Damn straight. Arms weak. Knees heavy. Arms
And
spaghetti.
then Comrade can be on the ship with his sniper rifle. This is actually not a terrible plan.
And the psychics that we have, they're all willing to like be on our side, right?
We saved them from slavery.
Well, from imprisonment.
And they know that they probably would not get a very good life with this guy.
They don't know that, actually.
I've definitely been talking them with some propaganda-filled speeches about him being awful.
Like, Vincent has told them, this guy's a bad dude, but they know him. They don't know he's a bad dude. And they did just meet Vincent last week.
Vincent has been giving them bagels.
What?
I've been giving them bagels and having heart-to-hearts.
Yeah. Which does help. So...
Okay, so if it comes down to it, and the fighting begins, could we trust the psychics to join our side?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we give each of them, okay. Here's what it is, right? We bring out bagels during the meeting.
Oh, dear Lord.
All right. And I'm not saying we use them to blow these guys up, although we could. It's more that we use the barrels to smuggle in weapons for the psychics if fighting should break out.
Wait, you want to... My thought was that the blowing up of the ship would begin before the psychics even got on.
Well, if we're going to need to stall for time...
I can just do that by talking to him.
Yeah, but I'm saying we don't know exactly what's going to happen here. Because if you're saying he's another one of you, then he's going to have something in place.
That's very true.
So this is a contingency. This is all.
I also, can Zeus? Never mind. No. Zeus would have to be in the ship to make sure he has guns online.
Yeah, we might need to have a quick getaway, you know?
We should have a code word to initiate the immediate violence. I can offer him locks with his bagels, and then we go pocket shit. Pumpernickel?
Pumpernickel. Pumpernickel's pretty good.
Pumpernickel.
Because it also makes sense in the context of bagels.
Yes. Just make sure that we don't actually have to use that word.
I will make sure there are no actual pumpernickel bagels in the barrel.
But then it gets funny if they're like, but why aren't there any pumpernickel bagels? And then we have to skirt around the topic without actually saying it.
Yeah.
Wait, why don't we also use the head exploding bagels?
Well, we could have them there, but as we saw last time we tried to use them, it didn't, they didn't take the bait. So
yeah, I don't think
we just shouldn't.
Me.
Yeah, so we should have we could have them there, but we shouldn't rely on them. We should have a backup.
Also, just a question: has anyone noticed how much we rely on these bagels to get us out of these kind of situations?
It's good tech
It is,
and tasty bagels.
but it's almost like a chicken and the egg kind of thing that happens for me. Like, did we start using these tactics because we had the bagels? Or
Yes.
did we have the bagels and started using these kind of tactics?
You just
Much like
the two options you just said were the exact same thing.
Yeah, much like a bagel, it is a cyclical cycle.
Are there any kind of cycles that are not cyclical?
It's a bagel.
The Krebs cycle.
The Krebs cycle is still circular.
It's a square.
It started on the Krebs cycle or the citric acid cycle here, Eric.
I might be thinking of a different cycle.
Are you thinking of...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I'm thinking
So is this the
dynamic
plan we're
cycle
going with
used in
then?
engines.
Yeah, no, the Krebs cycle is used in cellular metabolism.
Oh, I'm thinking of Carnot.
No, Cornell is a college, Eric.
Carnot. It's like
Don't argue.
down kind of crescent cycle.
So is this the plan we're going with then?
So, I mean, I'm just throwing out backups. What's the, like, okay, ideally, what happens? What is the best outcome?
Ideally, we make the exchange. I say thank you, offer him a box of bagels, ask if he would like some pumpernickel with that, and then boom, 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 and then snipe, snipe, snipe. And he's left obliterated.
Okay, and we don't even use the nuke in that scenario.
No.
Okay, so we're going to need, if you're talking about sniping, then we're going to need Comrade to be in position.
I can do that.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe we still install the nuke into the asteroid, and if worst comes, like if absolute worst comes to worst, and we barely get back to our ship by the skin of our teeth, I can hack into his systems, keep his ship grounded as the nuke explodes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like we have at least a few redundancies here. Anyone else have any ideas or any problems with the current plan as it is
All right.
laid out?
So here's my plan, right? We go there.
Thanks,
We
I
just
hate it.
start crying, like bawling our eyes out in front of this guy. We're like, look, dude, we just fought a big goop monster, and it touched us all. Physically,
We couldn't kill it with
mentally.
bagels.
And now we got all these leftover bagels, man. And we don't know what to do with them. And we need someone to eat them right now. They're going to go stale tomorrow. Our business is going to go bankrupt. Eat them. And then we blow them up. Done. Game over.
So our business is gonna go bankrupt if you, for free, eat these bagels.
Yep. It's solid. I couldn't have come up with something better myself.
Can't disagree with that.
But you did come up with that yourself.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, he couldn't come up with something better himself. All right, so it sounds like we have a plan. Do you make the call?
I think we do.
All right, cool. Who makes the call?
I mean, it's gonna be me because he's trying to deal with me.
Okay, yeah. See you. His face comes up on video screen. It's been a while. He's like, he's got long black hair in like short dreads, and over his he has this like not like the George Forge thing, but like a lot bigger, and it covers his nose and upper face.
He's wearing glasses to show that time has passed.
A white light in the middle and two like red lights on the sides. This is like a cybernetic thing that's just like in his face.
Hey there. How's it going? How have you been?
Hey, Jude.
Depends. Do you have my psychics?
I have several psychics, in fact.
All 12?
One died.
Good.
Two died.
How do you forget?
What?
How do you forget?
It wasn't a forgetting issue. As I didn't want to admit initially that one died, but then I realized you do the math immediately anyway. So two died and the prison escaped because they were shot at by guards.
Make a top roll.
I don't remember if this is even true.
This is a new scene, right?
This is a new scene.
So I don't even remember if this is true because it's been so long. Does that happen?
One of them did die.
Okay, but not two.
No. So that's 7 plus 2, 9. Yeah, he either believes you or doesn't, but he does drop the subject. Like, fine. Are you on your way?
We are currently heading right to the asteroid, most definitely. Do you have the device?
We do.
Would you mind showing me on screen?
Yeah. He like takes his camera, points it at the table that he has it inlaid in. It's right there.
I take a snapshot and then message it to Mirko.
Okay.
Good, fantastic.
His phone back to his face.
Well, we'll see you soon.
Good.
Have a good day.
He just hangs up.
Best.
What a dick.
Yeah, so what preparations do you make? You land on the asteroid.
Nuke in the asteroid.
Yep. Nuke's already there.
Box of bagels.
So I have a question. Are we joining ships?
So
No, we are meeting on the asteroid.
Okay.
So I was wondering if maybe we could say like, hey, there's like an old station on this asteroid or something like that. It's not like currently in use, but it's not also like completely abandoned and run down. It's like, it's got enough for life support systems and whatnot. We can meet on the station.
You can pump some air into it so that you can breathe. Mm-hmm. And
well, it probably still has air. It's not been cycling through, so it has to just be turned on and maybe that.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's why you chose this asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's like this dome on the asteroid that's got like a couple hatches and like attachments to it. It's one of those futuristic prefab habitats for like miners. The profession, not the age.
Well, if you're mining asteroids, you'd probably just be using ships.
Right, but this is like command center.
Okay, I guess.
And I think we set up comrades somewhere on that roof where they can crouch or like take a prone position to be ready to snipe at if anything goes really wrong. Or if
So
I say locks.
what's probably going to happen is you're both going to go into the habitat by like attaching your docking clamps to that and just going into the habitat. There's probably not going to be a lot of outside movement.
Right, but you said there was a dome, right? I'm
Yeah, there's like
that
a dome, but to
Is
get
that dome too thick to be shot through?
Oh, you want to shoot through the dome? Yeah, you can do that.
Great.
Combat, you okay with that?
Yes.
Sure. Just make sure to have your spacesuit on.
Oh, combat.
Does anyone? Does anyone have a non-sawed-off rifle, or maybe a sniper?
You don't
I
have.
have a laser rifle.
I have a sniper rifle.
I have a mag rifle.
Yeah, I have my rifle too. Can I borrow your sniper rifle?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
I sound so ecstatic about it.
No, it's just like, yeah, of course you can. You'll need it. And also, it allows you to be like kilometers away if you want to be, so that you can avoid detection. You could also pretend to be an old mining drone that is still out there, like surveying the place, so that you have in case you're detected by their sensors as they fly over.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. So yeah, where did the rest of you post up? They've got this central dome, and then
Val is going to act as the enforcer that is keeping the prisoners in line. That's their role, right?
okay.
So Thunder Gun.
So will two drones who will be carrying extra guns to hand to the psychics when things go bad.
Okay.
Sure. I mean, I was also thinking we could have some in the barrels too, but yeah, we could do both, I guess.
Both is fun. Yeah, just both, so that there's extra guns.
Yeah, I think if you want to like put the barrels round, that's fine. There's like old junk and crates just like laying around in the station. You could easily hide these barrels and not be like, oh, they're barrels of bagels for you.
Yeah, that works too.
Yeah. Mirko, where are you?
I guess I'm on the ship hiding, like waiting to teleport to the other ship.
Okay.
That was just a test by.
I figured. Yeah. And so
Holding Josie's hand.
yeah. Getting ready for a fight. Yeah.
Singing the poetry of battle.
Okay.
Yeah. War poems are a thing.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, some time passes, maybe 45 minutes, an hour, and the ship flies nearby, docks on the other side of the station, and Vincent, you're just like in the hab, right?
Yeah. With
What? Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, you see a couple people come through. Some that you recognize, some that you don't. There's they're all kind of spacious, fancy cyberware clothing. They're all wearing like they look like fashionistas. Because this is just a gang of people who want to be posh and badass at the same time. The only one that like I care to describe would be who you know as Theodore's girlfriend, She's got like this blue armored shirt with like square bubbles on the shoulders and like as a skirt. And she's carrying an assault rifle. And then the others are all wearing just like various things that are weird and ostentatious. And the last person to get there is holding the gun, and it's Achilles LeBlanc. If you remember your good friend Achilles from this planet who got you the Sizzler.
Why is Achilles
nuke? And he's like sees you and like waves and like almost drops the gun and then like grabs it. He's like, Vincent, how are you doing?
Well, it's very good to see you all in your Sunday's best. Achilles, what the fuck are you doing here?
Well, my friend Theo said you would be in town. So I said, well, I'd love to go see my good friend Vincent. And there you are.
Theo is such a fucking evil. Like, this is the one person I care about before Toddy.
Before Toddy.
Yeah.
No, like before Toddy happened. Not like
I know.
They are equal in my heart.
No, it's a calendar thing. Like there's it's before Toddy, after Toddy, sort of.
BT.
Yeah.
AT.
But yeah, you're energetic explosion expert of a friend here. You know, how are you doing? How was your mission? I can't hear you.
Yeah, my friend, you okay? I look up at what's his name? The guy.
Achilles?
Wait, the other guy. Is he here?
Nope. Theodore is nowhere to be seen.
Where's Theodore?
Oh, he said he had business to do. That is why he sent me. Also, I volunteered, but...
Uh-huh.
And then
So Theodore...
comes up next to him. Like, can we please just get this over with? Monique, this is my friend. I haven't seen him in several weeks. I want to catch up. She just like...
Yeah, let's catch up. No. It's there's bagels and some barrels around here. Feel free to help yourself.
Can we roll something to know if this is true that he's actually not here, or if this is like?
I don't know what you would roll to find that out.
I'm not gonna roll anything. I actually trust this man.
Okay.
But yeah,
that's the first.
Gabe, if you want to try and figure this out, I don't know how you would do it, but if you can come up with a way, then yes.
No, with charisma.
But how would you know that?
Would it be more of a notice check, like he's noticing something?
Like this is a insight check, for lack of a better.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could be no with charisma or notice with charisma.
Sure. This is weird. All right, sorry. Here we go. Partial.
Okay. I don't know how to make this a partial success. I mean, I can just give it to you. And like Monique will, I don't know, notice that you're doing this, like trying to, I don't know what would even be noticeable.
No, just.
I'll just give it to you. Yeah. Achilles is a very genuine person. He's absolutely telling the truth. Theodore is not here.
Okay. Cool.
Achilles, do you know where Theodore is?
Business? Perhaps he is bleh. He is at his bar.
Uh-huh. Well, it was unfortunate that we could not do business today. I hope you guys have a good one. And I begin to walk back towards the ship.
What do you mean? I thought you wanted this.
Oh, absolutely. But my deal was with Theodore, and I don't like making blind transactions. This wasn't your fault. I want to make that very clear, my friend. You were tricked into a circumstance. I am so sorry that you got in the middle of this. But I'm making business with Theodore, and I'm going to look at that chick.
Monique.
And
yeah,
you can let him know.
Definitely wants to step in. And she does step towards you and is like, what's the problem?
The problem is, I don't think it's good etiquette to have the deal maker not show up to make the deal.
He's busy. Plus, I'm.
Yeah, that
Deal with
smells
me.
of filth.
You think it's
This
not
smells of
genuine?
pure
What's
trickery.
wrong?
This smells like a trap.
I would like to start setting up an execution attack on that chick.
Okay.
Ah,
Yeah, so Vincent, if you want to talk her down, you can.
talk her down from
He
what?
doesn't see the problem, and she wants to make the deal now. They're here, we're here. Let's do this here.
I'm here. He's not here. You're a peon.
So Eric doesn't.
You see, I don't respect
What
you.
is peon? 'Cause I feel like,
A mook.
but I'm probably wrong.
It's like a minion.
Okay, yeah. She, doesn't like being called a peon. She's his lieutenant. Thank you very much.
Cool. A peon by any other name would sound just as weak. It doesn't matter. I came here to do business with your boss, not his subbin.
Listen, if you want to call the deal off, that's fine. But we're either going to do this now or not at all.
What was so important that Theodore couldn't come here himself? He's getting fucked by the space pope? What's happening?
Why don't you roll?
What am I rolling?
Talk? You're good at that, right?
I'm a little good.
Business. She says, before giving you partial information, which would be he's got a meeting with someone a lot more important.
Okay. So that was rude. I'll put that out there. You're not a very good negotiator or delegate. Let's put that out there right now. Your people skills could use some real improvement. I think
Likewise.
secondly, I'm a delight. Anyway, I think we got up on the wrong foot. I'd like to bring the psychics forward.
Okay.
And I'd like to go. Let's make the trade.
Good. And then Achilles goes into the middle of the room and who do I give this to?
I think I'm sending Val into the middle because she's the one chaperoning the psychic.
Okay, yeah, and they'll look at you. Socrates gives you a glance, what's going on here? But does it?
Do we have the weapon? Does Val have the weapon?
Yeah. Achilles puts it in her arms and then doesn't know what to do, so he's like, All right, everyone, come with me. And Moni motions for them to do it. And like there are other.
And I go, before you leave,
people.
and I want to slide a box of bagels to them, like if it was a suitcase.
Okay.
Back on Saudi Minor, we tend to close a deal with a breaking of bread. You'll find some everything bagels in there, some raisin bagels, and some pumpernickel.
All right.
Does-
Let's go.
Hey, that's me. I teleport. I do the thing. I'm there. I'm in the ship. I go.
Okay. Now was this was this supposed to be like violence? Like we're fighting
No.
now, or
No, we're still not. Well, because I feel like we would have set up this stuff as like a 2-stage process, where it could still be attempting infiltration, and then when like it's absolutely necessary, we can do another pumpernickel for full-on violence, because I think we still have a chance for them to just eat the bagels and die.
Okay.
Oh, so this is not a pumpernickel for me.
No.
Okay.
Unless you want it to be.
Yeah.
That's a you call, comrade. I man.
Now I'll wait.
Okay. So Mirko, where do you teleport to?
All right, so I don't know the layout of the ship. I
Right.
figured there's probably
What kind of glass ship is it though?
You know, I hadn't actually thought. It's probably like a shuttle. Not a shuttle.
Patrol boat?
No, because patrol boat seems too big.
Free merchant?
Yeah, maybe like a free merchant ship.
Which is the same class as Just Bagels, so you might know the layout.
all right.
Yeah, I mean, ships in this sector are all made by the same company, the Fankui ship. So it's probably similar enough to your own ship that you could figure it out pretty easily.
So I locate the ship. I look at it. I see it with my eyes. I teleport into the equivalent of the cockpit with a belt of grenades.
Okay.
Just in case.
I thought we were going to the engine room or something like that to prevent their escape. Also, it's more likely to be stealthy this way.
Fine. I go to the engine room because Val has a problem with me going to the cockpit.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
you
like-
probably talked about this.
I know.
Cockpit, throw my grenades, and then be done with it.
I wasn't going to be done with it. Please. There was going to be a lot more grenades. It was going to be a
Right.
lot of back and forth.
Like, you think about it, and you're right about to teleport, but then, like, an image of Val in your mind's eye appears, and is, like, disapproving and shaking the head, and you're like, oh, fine.
And then Josie's like, I sent you that image.
All right. So I go into the engine room, still with my belt of grenades.
Okay.
You go with Josie?
Yeah, I guess I bring her. When I show up, is there anyone there?
Roll me a luck save.
Oh.
There is.
Okay.
There's this like short blonde guy in like Matrix costume with like big goggles on. And he hears you teleport in. And like in French says, "What the fuck?"
Qu'est-ce que fuck?
Sacre
Yeah.
bleu. So I just teleport up to him and go to kill him.
Um,
I feel like I have the surprise.
So this is like a snap attack, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, snap attack. Combatant readied weapon can run, sacrificing accuracy for speed. -4.
-4. Okay. What's his
If
AC?
multiple combatants decide to make the snap attack at the same time, they resolve simultaneously. Well, this is like an instant action to do if like combat starts, but you want to draw first. It's like when Han and Greedo were shooting each other.
Who shot first?
Han.
Shh. Anyway. So I get a -4?
Yeah, and he, I think, is also going to try and shoot you.
But I'm teleporting.
What's going on?
What's up?
I don't think he has his gun ready.
See, I can pull out my sword without readying it.
Okay.
Boom.
I bet all the girls like that.
Yo, you know it.
All right. What was you hit?
15 damage 4.
Yeah.
If his AC is below 15, then he also gets an extra 4 damage.
No,
That's
it's only if I miss. But if his AC is equal to 15, then I do 4 damage.
So you do 4 damage if his AC is 15 or lower?
Yes.
So you just do 4 damage.
So his AC is 15.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
so you hit him.
I do shock damage. Got it.
You hit.
Oh, wait. 15 works? I thought if it was
13
equal.
and you hit.
Oh, got it.
If you didn't hit, but his AC was lower than 15, you would do 4 damage of shock.
Well, I thought if AC was equal to your attack, you didn't hit. It wasn't successful.
No.
No. If AC is equal to your attack, you do hit.
Got it.
And
Anyway.
it's also not equal to your attack because he has 13 AC.
I thought you said 15. Got it. We're
Yeah.
good. We're all on the same page now. I hit him, and I do some damage.
Yeah, so I think, he's low enough level. He just takes the hit and falls over. He's not, like, dead, but he's definitely, like, not going to be able to act.
He's definitely going to be dead in a second. I hope you know that.
Oh, you're going to stab him again?
No, I'm going to walk around and start breaking some of the engine stuff, and then I'm going to start pulling pins on grenades and just leaving them places, and one of them is going to be right on his chest.
Okay.
And Josie's going to do the same thing. We're going to jump together off the ship.
Okay, so
Into the cockpit.
make a fix check.
Hell yes. Fix, can it be strength? Because I'm just breaking shit?
Yes.
Or should it be in... Yes. It's a 9.
Okay, yeah, so you break some stuff, you throw some grenades, and then off to the cockpit. And we'll get back to Vincent and Val, who've just said pumpernickel, sliding some bagels over. And Monique looks at these bagels, points her gun to them, and just shoots the box.
What
That
an
was
asshole.
real fucked up. Wow. Okay. How often do you actually have like conversations with people, Mona? Like, do you need friends? Like, should I arrange a therapist for you? Like, what kind of like back Alabama childhood traumas are you going through right now?
I don't want to make friends with you. I am done with this
It's
deal.
not about friends. That's just tradition. God. And be like, there's all you cyber goth bitches over here just rolling deep in your rudeness.
So just to remind me, what do we get out of this deal?
Cancer gun.
Psychics.
So we got it. Then.
Yeah, you got the gun.
We
It's
have-
in your hands.
Okay.
And then, Vincent is being like, "Oh, you're so rude, Monique," and then an explosion happens.
Now I make my execution attack. Can I use the same roll that I made earlier, or do I have to use a different one?
You're gonna have to roll again.
Damn.
Is it really a skill that you're supposed to roll?
Yeah.
For snipers? I don't remember.
Yeah, point blank is difficulty 6. 'Cause you're like on the roof. I'd call that point blank with a sniper rifle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, so she has to make a physical saving throw, or
Yep. At a
mortally
penalty
wounded on the
equal.
spot.
They also take. She also takes 16 points of damage.
Wow. Okay. Hold on.
Her arm just got blown off. Like,
It might be her head.
She takes how much damage?
16. No. 19.
19.
Yeah, because I forgot to take into account my my score, my damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Make a physical saving throw with a penalty of.
Hold on, I have to figure out her hit points. I never actually rolled for them. But I can make a physical.
Yeah, make this a physical throw first because.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So she
She's
fails.
just-
And yeah,
she explodes.
her arm
So her head
clean
just
off
kind of
and she
turns
bleeds
into
out.
mist.
Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say her head just kind of turns into mist, but
Oh, I think like you shoot her in the arm and it just falls clean off. She passes out from the pain, and just like bleeds out.
I think immediately after that shot is fired, I'd like to scream, "Now go, my psychic darlings!"
I don't like any of that.
I think they also don't particularly like it. They look at you for a bit, but then like it's about to start. We should probably get our guns. Or
So, Eric.
teleport over to the yes, Mirko.
I would like to man the gun of their ship
Okay.
and start taking fire
At the hab.
at them. Just anyone that's
This doesn't make
At them in the
sense.
habitat.
Yeah, it doesn't.
yeah.
Sure.
No,
I wanna do it.
It doesn't work like this. Mirko.
Let's roll initiative.
Anyway, you said you were going to the cockpit, the bridge of the ship. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's like the
Nah.
Just Bagels, the gun turret's there.
yeah, but first you gotta clear it. Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess.
We don't have tokens, do we, to click on here?
No.
No.
I don't think we do.
Gabe just doesn't want to die.
Yes.
Like some kind of
That's
power.
nice for that.
I figured you guys would have, like your vac suits on and stuff.
backseats
Yeah.
don't stop
Gosh, use those.
spaceship rounds.
Eh, debatable.
Oh, I have to manually put you all in, don't I?
Yo, how'd you get an 8? What the hell?
That's a 1 for my initiative.
Yeah, we've like all gotten 1s, and then Gabe just pulls out an 8.
I roll good.
I
Skill.
roll good. I
Game
good
of
roll.
skill.
I good roll.
Uh, oh, dog.
Aw, hi, dog. What is dog's name?
Death.
Dog's name is Andara.
Wait, what time do you think we're gonna stop?
What time do you have to stop?
Well, someone wants to do a call meeting with me,
Okay.
and I just want to know about what time we're gonna stop so I can give them a time.
Sure. I don't know.
I've got to be gone by at least 2.
2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Minus 2. Minus 10. This is 1. This is 5.
So I'm sitting up here with my 10, and I'm like, I'll go multiple times before anyone else gets to go.
No, we're not doing Shadowrun. So yeah, the psychics teleport over to your drones. Oh, I forgot to add the drones. And combat starts. Val, what do you do?
Thunder gun.
Okay.
So who's here exactly? We got.
So
Did they bring enforcers with them?
yeah, there's Achilles and like maybe 6 fashionista thugs.
Okay. I'm gonna, since like Achilles is Vincent's friend, right?
Yeah.
I'll leave Achilles to Vincent to figure out, and I'll take down one of these fashionistas here.
Okay.
Well, we'll see how this goes, and then I'll decide next round.
Yo, I'm so scared for Achilles. He's too pure for this world.
Then you're gonna find out in the middle of combat that he's a little different.
He's a high level psychic.
Nah, Achilles is just a fool.
God, I don't even think he got into the drug smuggling business to smuggle things. Like, I think it was like a family business type situation. He doesn't.
He's not even a smuggler.
No, he's just a dude who can get shit.
Yeah. He sells black market explosives.
Yo, don't kill my one
basically a
friend.
smuggler?
How's a 16 do, Eric?
16 hits.
All right.
He's more of a middleman than a smuggler.
These guys aren't especially strong. So yeah, this one that you hit dies.
Sweet.
You guys brought overwhelming force.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I guess you have the rest of your turn. What else? I mean, you get like a move action, I think.
yeah, I'd like to go into cover.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah. So one of them gets electrocuted into vapor. And then Val dives into cover, and then the fashionistas realize, oh shit, stuff's about to happen. And they open fire on the crowd of like all of you. And I think rather than making like an attack roll, I want to have you just make like a luck save or like an evasion save. Val, you can get a +2 with your save. Although, then I will also make a save for your psychics.
I mean, partially
the reason why Thunder Gun and all that is to like draw fire. So if you could just like I'll aim more shots at me.
I mean,
Because
if you want that, I can just roll a couple shots against you and.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Because like
weapons.
Thunder Gun is a pretty big intimidation weapon.
Okay. So I don't actually have fashionistas. Oh wait, I have a better idea.
Yeah, and I forgot to put the silencer on my Thunder Gun, so it really does get noticed.
Yeah.
Silencer.
Say 3 attacks against you, 1 against Vincent, and then 1 against the psychics. We'll do yours first. I think that hits. Oh, holy fuck.
Yeah, it does. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Keep rolling.
Yeah.
That does not hit.
How are these do so much damage?
All right. Well,
They all rolled 8s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 2 rolled 2 8s. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore that shot that hit me.
Yeah. So. I get that. That's a big hit.
Yep.
Now we'll roll against Vincent. Does that hit you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, that's Let me read things real quick.
Rethink what?
I just gotta read some stuff.
Oh, okay. And then against one of the psychics, just misses. They open fire with their assault spike throwers, just blasting into the crowd.
Now, are you sure you don't want me to man that gun and just start firing away?
Well, first you need to clear the bridge.
The drones got so much higher than me.
At what?
Turn order.
They did, yes.
Sometimes it happens that way.
Your turn? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so you've got 2 drones with you, I think?
Yep.
So go ahead and roll for them.
They're gonna shoot using their laser rifles.
Right.
How does this work now? Like, do I put in a modifier for the input value anymore, or is it just straight roll?
They have an attack bonus, and they already have their skill bonus. You just rolled real bad.
I didn't roll.
Oh, you didn't roll. I don't think you had a bonus.
How do I roll for these guys? Their actual stats don't say anything.
What?
I'm looking at the Mr. Lonely and things like that. There's not anything registered there. Do I just roll?
They have... Mr. Lonely has a railgun.
It just has a blank bio info page for me.
Really?
Yeah.
You should be able to see everything.
No?
Weird.
Is it because you can't edit?
No, you should be able to edit. It's got the same...
Yeah, it's blank for me.
Weird. It says it's in all player... Oh, weird.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Okay, so kinda mild melancholy and barely should be good for you now.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
I think that, yeah, they're gonna use that.
Okay, yeah, you hit.
You both hit, or just one hit?
Oh, I didn't see the second one. Just one. These guys are better armored than the engineer. They've got a 15.
So they have my exact AC.
Yeah. So one of them goes down. We hear the Wilhelm scream, and then another one manages to duck before fire is opened. Then Achilles goes and runs to the side of the hab to get behind cover so that he doesn't get shot. Mirko, it's your turn.
What about Josie?
I always forget Josie.
Doesn't she have an ability that lets her like go first?
Yes,
also?
she does.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Can Josie and I just go at the same time?
Yeah, sure.
Because you didn't say anyone's in the ship yet, so we appear at the
Right.
cockpit. Who's
Yeah,
there?
So yeah, you teleport into the cockpit, and there is a person sitting in the pilot's chair. They're like frantically pressing buttons, trying to figure out what's wrong, pulling up screens, throwing them away. And then you teleport behind them, and they look up.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I think because Josie can go before this guy goes, she's just gonna shoot him in the head.
Sure.
And yeah, she does 4 damage to him, and then it's your turn.
I'm just gonna slice at him.
Cool.
Can't be that strong, Kenny.
You're basically wielding a lightsaber. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, how does he die?
Still sitting in the chair, I just bring down my sword and cut him in half. And the chair in half. Everything just gets cut in half.
Cool. Yeah, so there's like this, like when a lightsaber cuts through a solid object, there's just like this
Molten lava plasma.
plasma that's left behind, and like his torso and the chair just slough off. Dead.
Done.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go to the guns.
also,
Okay.
check the internal sensors to make sure there's no one else on board. But yeah.
So that
Wait,
is your turn. You've attacked. You won't be able to use the guns just yet.
question though.
Yeah.
Can I open up all the like bay doors and everything and just vent out all the oxygen in the ship other than the cockpit?
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm doing on my next turn.
Okay.
I hope no one important's on the ship.
Yeah. Comrade. What do? There's like a small hole in the habitat now, and air is coming out.
I'm going to shoot another fashionista.
All right, cool. Go for it.
Does a 14 hit?
No. They've got 15 AC.
Damn. Okay. I think that's all I can do then.
Okie dokes. I'm just gonna roll a couple shots for the psychics.
Make sure they do their psychic duties.
What were their psychic duties?
Like, use their psychic abilities. It's a lot of psychics. That might not be.
It's too many psychics for me to keep track of. I also only have a couple of them actually made as characters.
Is one of them Ignis?
One of them's Ignis.
Yo, Ignis lights everyone on fire.
Well, actually, you notice Ignis isn't here.
What?
So I can tell you this now because it's not going to happen. But if you had like just let the psychics go, Ignis was going to have forgotten and was just like brushing his teeth and didn't hear the message meet in the cargo bay.
Ignis is actually my best friend on this whole ship, besides Josie.
I thought Zeus was your best friend.
Zeus and I are brothers, Eric. Get it right.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just
They
gonna
actually-
soak crates.
It's not even metaphorical. They actually have the same mother.
Offended, but true.
It's not at all true.
Eric, I can believe it's true. I don't know who my mother is, okay?
Oh man,
You know
yo,
who your
if
brother?
Zeus
Oh
has a
wait, do you know
kid-
that?
If Zeus has a kid, you'd be a monkey's uncle, my god.
Also, yes, I do know who my brother is.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Mirko knew that or if.
No, I'm pretty sure I found out.
Okay, so 3 of the fashionistas die, and I think there's 2 left. Vincent, it's your turn. Yeah, you know the psychics go and grab their guns and start just shooting. There's a gunfight.
How many fashionistas are left?
2.
2. I offer them the chance to give up.
Achilles is still up though, right?
Achilles is still up, but he's not a fashionista. He's just a regular.
Do you wanna do something about him?
If I get them to give up, I will.
Make
Like, he can't be under threat of fire if they stop firing. Because, like, we got how many psychics? Me, Val, a sniper on the roof, 2 drones, and their ship is exploding internally.
Yeah, you outnumber them 6-1 now. Definitely
So,
make a talk roll.
do I get any bonuses?
Yeah, take a +2 for sure.
8. Good enough.
So what do you say to them so that I can respond?
Put your guns down. Get away from Atlas. I said, Arturo, what is his name again? My best friend, what is his name?
Achilles.
Stay away from Achilles. And we'll just leave you here with the ship. And then no one else has to die. I'm sure you can get repairs done within a week. You can go home, and no one has to be the wiser.
So one of the fashionistas, like looks at you, like, you know, Theo. He won't accept this.
You won't accept what?
Failure.
What do you mean? Are you saying that you work for someone for whom, if a mistake happens, if you are overwhelmed because he didn't do his job, you'd catch that heat?
Oh. I don't mean that he's going to kill us. But he's not going to accept this.
So
He's
you're
going
going
to
to be
come after
fine.
you. You know that, right?
Darling, did they put their guns down yet?
They definitely have.
I'd like to walk up to them and I'd like to put a credit chip in her pocket
Okay.
that's worth like 50 credits. And I go, darling, you let me worry about that.
And they take the credit chip, look at you, like, you're crazy.
I'm a match for Thea.
Okay.
Now, I'd like to say this in meta. That isn't that definitely has 50 credits on it, but it is also going to be used to track her.
Interesting.
I'm going to order the drones to dig up the nuke.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask Mirko to stop destroying the ship.
False. Won't happen.
So things died down in this area. Comrade and Al, if you want to do anything, let me know. Now is the time.
So has Achilles surrendered as well?
Oh, Achilles wasn't even in the fight.
Okay.
He doesn't
In
even
the
have a weapon.
boat.
Okay, so he was just hiding behind cover and okay.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything I want to do.
Okay. It's fine. I mean, I don't need you to do anything. I just wanted to give you the opportunity.
I think once things settle down and we're back on the ship.
Well, hold on.
Okay, team.
You're not back on the ship yet.
Oh.
Mirko, what do you do?
All right, so I'm gonna, vent out all the air in the ship, except
Okay.
for the cockpit.
Oh, right. You weren't going to fire on the station. I forgot that.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been really funny if the...
I might still do that.
Yeah, so you hit the button that says vent. And you hear behind the door, just like the wind.
For the record, this comes after the all clear. This is after we say, "Hey, we're good here."
No, I think he hits vent, and then you're like, "Hey, we're all clear." You're like, oh. Oops.
No, well, it's not saying in the
Actually,
initiative order.
Yeah, Mirko.
In the initiative order, yeah.
Mirko, is this after the all clear, or is this before the all clear?
This is probably after. Like, let's be
It's
honest.
like at the same time. It's after.
Okay, yeah. I mean,
I'd be
this is
like, oh,
the time
no.
to figure out what Mirko's about. Is he about the mission, or does he just want to have fun? And
We know that answer. We don't need
I
to.
was gonna say we're very aware of what I'm about.
yeah, but this is a chance to reinforce that.
We've already reinforced it like 500 times.
Right.
I'd like
I'm
to
just-
go on the comms and say family meeting.
Yeah. They, sure.
All right, I take Josie and I teleport to the mess hall.
I mean,
Just
everyone
leave it.
else except for Mirko and Comrade are with you.
I mean, I make my way over to the mess hall.
Okay. Yeah, Achilles, pokes his head out. Is it safe?
Yeah, buddy, I'm real sorry about this. Come inside. We'll get you some warm food, send you back home. This was awful. And you shouldn't have been involved, and you were tricked, and that is terrible.
Yes, I can see that.
Theo's kind of a terrible person.
Who is it?
Eh. Is Mirko done destroying that? As in, has he stopped destroying it? Not
Yeah,
if
he
like he
teleported
completed.
back.
There's no oxygen in the ship, though. Just remember that.
Right, but they can probably find a way to siphon the life support from like the stations of the ship or some shit.
Yeah,
Eric,
there's
did anyone die on the ship? Was there actually people there?
yes, there were.
Nice.
There's only 2 survivors left, and they can, pump atmosphere from the station onto the ship, but it'll just take a while. They're definitely stuck there. Oh, also the engine's broken.
They can make it like a beacon or something.
Yeah. I mean, they have phones. They can call Theo for a pickup.
Ooh.
Wow, we're terrible people.
You say
yeah,
that.
You all...
I need for you to hold that emotion for this family meeting.
Yeah, you all go to the mess hall, and Mirko and Josie are already there.
Maybe Josie should sit this family meeting out.
Oh, is this not for everyone? This is just for...
Yeah, I think it's just for the 4 main guys. Just because there's more waning morality in that circle. I think less people would get offended.
Okay, so yeah, the
I was gonna say, I don't think Josie matters. She just watched me vent out the oxygen on a ship.
Yeah. Let's just include Josie. Whatever.
So yeah, the psychics go to their like places on the ship to go celebrate their new lives. And yeah, the four of you and Josie are in the mess hall. If you want to kick her out, you'll have to say something.
Never mind. Listen, plans A through M failed pretty horribly because Theo wasn't there, so I think we move on to plan N, plan Nuke. We have two options. I put a tracking device on one of them. We could wait a few days, and Theo, in that meantime, while they contact him, will probably try to find us while they're getting picked up, and we'll probably try to, do what Theo does best, which is wreck everything about our lives. Or we do the comrade plan.
Blow everything up.
No. We nuke a city using the signature of the ship that's right there.
Nah. Nope.
And by city, I mean magistrate, like a small, like religious space.
Like the New Fallen Empire?
Not like on the planet.
I know. I just dream.
But also,
let me remind you of this. That planet has a couple of competing factions. One of which is the church. Right?
Nobody likes the church.
Like they're a hyper corrupt, hyper powerful entity within that planet. And then unless I'm thinking of the wrong planet.
No.
Okay. Because there's that creepy priest, right?
Now you're thinking of the wrong planet.
Okay, cool. Never mind. But there are different factions and like power plays in that planet, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could just blow up the other ship when Theo comes to rescue.
What? But Theo didn't even come for this. Why would he pick them up?
Yeah.
At some point, I'm sure they're going to have. Say it again.
We could wait and see.
We could, but I'm scared that during that wait, he would have sent a fleet of ships out to find us.
Josie perks up a bit and like, yeah, I think Vincent's right on this one. We don't know that he's ever going to show up.
But what we do know is an idea approximately of where his competitors are. We drop a nuke on an area that has a lot of his enemies, and we frame him. Now, both the government and opposite factions are going after him.
I say we keep the nuke, honestly. I think it's going to be more useful later down the line. And also, there's no
Achilles,
guarantee.
can you get us another nuke?
What?
Who are you asking? Is you? You're muted.
Oh, yeah, why wouldn't he be with me?
Because you said family meeting.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
It's Achilles, come on.
I could get you another nuke. I do. If you want Theo dead, why not just nuke him?
I don't know where he is.
Of course you do. He has a
What do you mean? Why would he be in his bar?
That's where he hangs out.
Okay. If that's where he is, and if Achilles is trustworthy, which apparently he is,
we could start a gang war.
I think this is more than a gang war.
Then we could just storm in and do this.
Well,
HQ.
Even if Achilles,
this is what I've been saying from the start. Just pop him in the back of the head. We have teleporters.
Yeah.
You actually don't yet. Oh, teleporters as in the psychics. Yes, you do.
Look, I don't like admitting this. In fact, I hate admitting this. But while I am a genius when it comes to psychics, programming, let's put it this way: he is to crime what I am to programming.
Obnoxiously stuck up about it.
You know, comrade, you did a really good job today, so I'm gonna let that slide. Here's my thinking. Why go in with a scalpel and maybe get out this disease when you can just firebomb the quarantined area? One of those is a definite disinfectant.
Because we may not know if he's actually there or not. We have to have proof that
He just either has to be in the bar or a couple miles near the bar, and we got him.
But how do we know if he's actually there?
He doesn't have the best computer security systems. I might be able to tap into his cameras.
Well, then maybe we should do that before nuking the place.
I'll compromise. Yeah, I'll do that.
It's also fair to say that this bar is in the capital city.
So we just frame
Capital
a
City.
rival gang.
What?
We just frame a rival gang.
Okay.
I'm not allowed back on this planet either way. Like, it doesn't...
I mean, the only person
Worst
saying
comes to
that
worst.
you're not allowed is Theo.
Right. So worst comes to worst, I'm back at square one.
I mean, I do want to also point out, you did live there for a while. You know people who live there.
But the only one I care about is on my ship.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
I'm honestly okay with going just head to head against this guy, like, as opposed to, because I feel like the nuke is too much of a. It could really backfire far worse in any way. Having just fought the behemoth, I feel like Val is much more wary about spending such armaments that could be used against something like that.
Val, let me let you in a little secret. I'm currently at 7 health.
So
and that was one hit.
So you heal up a bit.
Right, but that
And then
means
you-
I'm still a 2-hitter.
Well, but then you go in your mech suit. All right.
Man's casually had a cancer gun. What kind of gear do you think he keeps in the place of business he works?
I mean, casually, I don't know, because he had. I mean, it was like we had to do a big favor for him to get
It's
it.
also on display in like his tape.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't think he has that many more positions like that.
That's not how that works, Val.
With these people.
So, Vincent, you would actually know that he collects psychic armaments, despite not being a psychic.
But would I also know an idea of his actual armory?
You can make a no check to, like, you have big history with him. You could possibly know this. Yeah, anything, like, he could potentially have any sort of Tech 5 equipment.
I'm gonna get in my mech.
So are we assaulting this place?
I guess we're assaulting this place if I'm not allowed to loot. If I'm not allowed to.
I mean, there's also other ways you can contribute if there's like computers in there. I'm just saying.
Excuse me, Madam UN, trying to stop me. Your mini Geneva Convention. Oh no.
Actually, I don't believe the Geneva Convention could.
I don't care. That was thousands of years ago.
it's just 1,000. But anyway, if that. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is doable for us, given our historical overwhelming force. Are the psychics going to join us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's take care of this problem. I know Victor's got to go soon-ish, so let's.
Yeah. Also,
let's try
I
this.
don't have anything prepared for this.
Okay.
And that's the perfect time to
Yeah, this
assault.
is the perfect time to stop. Also, I think what would be really cool is if we use the warfare rules from Matt Colville's book and try them out for the psychics versus the thugs.
Is it applicable to games that aren't D&D?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Like system agnostic, it seems.
Okay.
Where's my mech stats kept for the next session so I know where to find
The
that?
mech stats, I think, are in your drone section. I think it's Angst or it's Mr. Lonely. No, Angst is a warbot. Mr. Lonely. We never actually finished it. Yeah, because we used to have your mech, and I didn't have the mech rules for the new edition. But apparently there's a PDF now, so I can go look at that.
Okay.
But yeah, Mr. Lonely is your mech. Cool. Let's do goals. Oh, Gabe, we never did your goals.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't change.
Right. Let's do yours. Then.
Yeah. Strike team wouldn't be applicable here.
Right.
But,
Strike team doesn't even exist yet.
Working towards filling out position. I guess it wouldn't fit here either. But protect ship as group. I feel like there was some of that going on, especially with the taking fire, like drawing attention to myself.
Yeah.
And helping our crewmates to solve problems. There was a lot of, shall we call it, guidance about with Mirko.
Okay.
It's like, don't do the stupid thing.
God, do you feel like that was helping and empowering?
He did tell me not to do the stupid thing, and he was right not to do the stupid thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Although I did do another stupid thing, but that's out of his control.
Right. Yeah. So take experience for that.
Okay.
And you got the cancer gun.
Yeah.
So that's 3.
Plus 2 is awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. It's weird to do like goals for a session that is a flashback. And,
yeah. I know. Vincent.
Yes.
Did you complete your goal?
I completed some of them.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Could I just say that like this would be a goal that I'm working towards still, because we're going to continue this in the next session.
Yeah.
But could I just say that a goal of mine is don't use the nuke, because that's what I've been arguing for the whole time. So like, save the nuke for later.
Yeah.
So I'll like mark an experience for that, but don't take it yet.
Right, because you might still use the nuke next session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I managed to get the device, the cancer gun.
Yep.
I did not kill this dude.
Okay.
And I did keep the psychics.
That's true. So that's 2 experience?
Yep.
Coolio. Comrade.
I got the cancer gun.
Yes. That's XP. Cool.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is. Mirko.
Fight people stylishly.
Did you?
I cut a person in half and I blew someone up with a grenade.
That's true. Okay.
hold on. Okay. Got the cancer gun.
Yep.
And then keeping crew and company safe and alive. I killed everyone on the ship so people couldn't escape, so that they could get to the person
Okay.
and warn him to come attack us.
Okay. Yeah.
Nailed it.
That's 3. All right. I had fun. Hope you had fun.
I killed a lot of people.
You did. Does this time work this week?
It should.
I will not be around next week.
Okay.
I have a special event in the city that I'm going to.
In the big city.
In the big city. My least favorite place to go.
What? You're in Canada right now. What's?
No.
I'm
You
in
moved back
New York.
to New York.
Wait, what? You're in New York?
Yeah, I have been for a year now.
Oh, when are you going to the city? And for what?
The 27th to the 1st, and I'm doing coverage for a Beer Weekly event.
That sounds awesome.
You know I live in the Bronx.
You live in the Bronx?
I'm from the Bronx.
You guys like it? I knew this stuff about you guys, but you didn't piece it together yet.
How did
Wait,
you guys not know this?
I did not know this.
I thought you were in Canada.
No, not anymore.
It was.
I actually have to go paint my house, so I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Bye,
Thank you.
kid.
Thank you for
See ya.
coming.
Well, I'll
Let's
be in
figure
the
out some other
city
time.
for the next, in a week for 3 days, basically. So,
If you have free time, we can meet up. We can go to the Bronx Brewery.
I have a couple friends that work there.
Really?
Yeah. I have friends at like
Damn.
every brewery now. I'm very connected in the beer world.
Yeah. It's some of the only beer I can tolerate.
I'll make sure during beer week, make sure you try some Greenport beer. It's pretty good stuff.
All right.
So when can you guys play next?
2 weeks.
Okay.
So
what would that be? What date?
The 6th.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
This week I'm gonna be pretty busy in the morning, so I'm gonna be doing some work getting things ready for an event in May. Sorry, not in May, in April. So unless it's afternoon, I'm not gonna be able to do anything next week.
Not next week,
Okay.
but it's 2 weeks from now. 6th. I'm available all day on the 6th. So.
Okay. Victor, were you talking about the 6th or the 27th?
What?
Were you talking about the 6th or the 27th?
The 27th. I'm talking about the 27th.
Okay, what about the 6th?
I should be fine for the 6th.
Okay. Cool. Then I guess we meet on the 6th.
Yeah, we just need to get Kit to sign off.
I think
on
he
that.
said he was good, but
Okay.
I'll check in, make sure, just in case.
Yeah. Cool.
11 works?
I'm start getting ready to head out.
Okay.
I'll see you guys.
Cool.
See ya.
See ya. Alright. I'm gonna go get some food.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody.
See ya.
Gabe, I want to
Yes.
ask you a question. In November, you're in Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have access to a car?
Yeah.
Okay. In November, would you want to be a part of a 24-hour stream? Obviously,
What?
you wouldn't have to be there. We're not. So, do you know Toria? She's done. West Marches
Is she on the D&D
twice.
campaign?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played with her, but I
Okay. Yeah. So
yeah,
Toria
I know
and
who you're talking.
are thinking about, or not thinking. We're going to do this, unless it becomes somehow impossible. But we want to do a stream for the Extra Life charity, and because you live like driving distance. We're gonna ask if you might want to be a part of that.
Okay. What would you be doing? D&D?
So we've got a couple of games in mind, but we don't like. I'm probably gonna DM one. Toria's probably gonna DM one. Sam's probably gonna DM one, and we're gonna try and get like 3 other DMs, or we'll have like people double up.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have 6 games, each 4 hours.
Okay.
2 of them are D&D, the first and last, because we want to be able to cut the last one if we end up going
Mhm.
over time for all of the other games.
Mhm.
But other than that, we don't really know what we're going to do.
Okay.
I definitely want to run Blades in the Dark.
Mm-hmm. And I think also Stars with a Number like works pretty well for a one shot.
Yeah,
It's like a simple rule set.
yeah, I would be willing to run that or
Mhm.
play in that or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we're going
Yeah.
for our stream on November 2nd. Are you interested?
I am, however, I mean, this is just something I'm gonna have to find out as I get closer to time.
Yeah.
I know that I will have like we're gonna be moving sometime around then.
Oh,
I don't know specific dates or anything. Like the closer we get to it, that's like further back it seems to be pushing. So it might not
yeah.
happen around then. And also like I'm gonna be looking for a job. Because even though I'm working right now, it's not for a permanent position, so
Right.
I'm looking for something else. So this is like a tentative yes. Like I am interested, and I probably won't be able to do like the full 24 hours.
Oh,
even
yeah.
if I'll
don't.
probably.
The only people who are probably going to be there for 24 hours are me, Sam, Toria, and Toria's cousin.
Okay. Yeah, so I'd probably be able to do like 8 hours or something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But like yeah, that's
Cool.
something like that.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you alone because
Mhm.
Scott and Kit and Victor all live 4 hours away, and I don't want to like tempt them and make them drive 4 hours.
Right.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't drive 4 hours for D&D.
I don't know. Maybe if they had like something else going on in the area that they could
That's true.
get it all done at the same time. Yeah.
So maybe, but I just wanted to ask you alone initially
Yeah.
because you live in Mass.
Yes. Well,
Are you
we'll
moving
say.
out of Mass, or are you just moving around?
I mean, they're going to be moving to Vermont, but I don't know if I'm moving with them or if I'm going to be going elsewhere or what.
Okay.
This is stuff I've been needing to figure out, and I just haven't.
Yeah. Cool.
So.
Yeah. Tori and Sam just got a new apartment, and they have a dedicated D&D room.
Awesome.
They got a big table, and we're gonna set like cameras around it and stream.
So where is it?
I don't actually know.
It's in Mass somewhere.
Yeah, like I remember talking to her a while ago, and it was like an hour drive from Sudbury or something.
If it's in the wrong direction, it might be way too long for me to go.
Oh.
Because
Are
I'm
you
kind
south
of far
or
from.
north?
I am southeast.
Oh. Yeah, that might be the opposite direction. I think they're north of me.
Actually, come to think of it, I'm not sure. I'm south. All right, I'm close to Rhode Island. I'm like on the border of Rhode Island.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're committing to anything.
Yeah, but I'm just
It's also 7 months away.
Yes, but I'm just saying if it's an hour away from Sudbury and like I'm already like 40 minutes away from Sudbury,
that's long.
Yeah. So.
Cool.
But yeah, color me interested. When you get more details, hit me up with those.
Yes.
But yeah. Also, do you have a way of contacting Sam? Because he hasn't responded on Discord to whether or not he's available on the 28th.
I can talk to Toria.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Because everyone needs for a session, so we need to know so we can put in a formal request.
Yeah. Cool. I'll message her right now. Alrighty.
And speaking of West March's stuff,
Yeah.
would you be okay with me?
Oh, we're still
Because we
recording.
haven't.
Oops.